So it's time to talk small mods. That's right. Very teeny tiny small mods add up to an overall bigger picture when you're customizing your car or truck. So this next mod brings us down here to the area around the wheels. And no, it's not the wheels, because that would be a huge costly mod. But if you got really nice wheels, you definitely want to accent them with the proper lug nuts. Now, you can see right here, we've got the factory chrome lug nuts on a factory black wheel. And for some of you, yeah, that looks great. A lot of people love the chrome. I'm not throwing shade on those type mods or those type, you know, I mean, we got 5.0 badges, it's chrome. I'm going away from all of that. So I'm going with the black and the white look like on the Raptor. And in fact, my black wheels on my Raptor have black lug nuts. So I'm gonna make a small change here. We're getting away from the chrome lug nuts. Show you guys right here. Check them out. Look at that. Going with high quality aftermarket black acorn style lug nuts. And if any of you guys out there know, Ford's lug nuts are terrible. They've got like a shell over top of them, and they're a pain in the butt after a lot of miles to get on and off. I mean, those need to come off anyhow and be replaced with a full one-piece lug nut, which is what we're going to do today. I started to take one off, and what happened? Let me show you. Right there. And you're like, what is that? Well, I had to stick a screwdriver in it to get my socket off of it. What happens to these factory Ford lugs is usually somebody's using an impact or whatever, they put the 21 millimeter on there, and because this is a cap, you can see it's not a full single piece lug. It's like a cap over that. Let's see if we can see in here. Well, can't see that, but this is a cap that goes over the lug. And what happens is this is a soft metal, and that 21 will fit on there, but when you start putting torque to it to take it off, it will strip it right off the edges. And that's when you have a big problem. You can't get your lug on or off at that point. It's just stuck. Now, when you go to remove these old lug nuts right here, you can use this, you know, doesn't matter, ratchet, sockets, doesn't matter. But I want you to think about something first. Don't think so much about the lug as you would think about the wheel itself. See that nice black clear coated paint? Yeah, you go to hammering on that and putting tension on it, you could slip off and scratch your wheels. That's why, guys, you need to invest in a set of protective sockets, just like these. There's a 19, they got you covered. Titan has several, and they fit different sizes. I think one's 17, 19, 21, and a little larger. What is this one? 22. Okay, so they've got you covered for sure. Now, I'm not giving you any guarantees on taking these off. It's a crapshoot, honest. I'm just telling you. But when we want to put the new ones on, I would do it by hand. Oh, and one other thing, guys, we want to do one at a time. Since I'm not jacking this up, taking weight off of it, just do one at a time. And my foot-pounds, I'm putting mine to is about 100 foot-pounds. So you can use the torque wrench, you can just do it by feel, whatever you think. Carefully. All right, just like that. Now I can use my torque wrench. Okay, carefully put it on. Move along to the second one. Okay, feel like we got lucky with that one, so no strippage or anything like that. Little tip, you never ever want to start these with an impact wrench. Always start everything by hand. That way you know if it's going to start to cross thread. You have no control if it's on the impact wrench, and you will mess that stud up. Then you're in for a long day of replacing studs, which I've had to do. Now, on my torque wrench right here, it's got a reverse where I can take stuff off. But since that's what I use to torque things down with, I don't want to take a chance on messing this up reverse-wise and getting off my calibration. So that's why I use this right here for removal. Carefully. Up. Okay. Take that off. Just do it by hand because we're taking our time and we're only taking one lug nut off and putting it back on at a time. Okay. There we go. Okay. Complete. Now let's do the other 3 wheels. So today's video is not only about the modification of changing colored lug nuts from chrome to black, it's also about the tools that I use today, and that being the sockets that have the outer protection where it doesn't scratch your nice wheels up. Also about torquing your lug nuts to spec. If y'all will click on the description under the video, you'll find links to all the parts and the tools I've used today. So be sure to pick yours up. Eventually I'm going to get the GT right there on the rear blacked out. Also the 5.0 on the sides and the running horse on the front will all be color coordinated. So there we go, guys. A simple, easy mod that will change any wheel. I mean, it really does enhance the vehicle, and it's the little mods that count. You might think it's not that big a deal, but they add up. You do a little mod here, a little mod there, it changes the overall look of the vehicle. So it doesn't matter if you got a Mustang, you got a Raptor, you got a truck, you got a car, they all have wheels. And if you value your wheels, definitely want to color coordinate your lugs. I mean, if you had chrome wheels, you wouldn't want to do black lugs, right? I mean, hey, maybe some of you would, I don't know. But anyhow, if y'all like this video, I appreciate you heading on over to the channel page, check out this video. That's right, that's a good one. And if you don't like that one, check this one out. Yep, it's a pretty good one too. Got tons of videos. Head on over to the channel page, check them out. And meantime, I'm gonna think up another mod. We're on our way to modding this one. Hadn't forgot about old Zeus here. Keep modding this one. So y'all stay tuned. Later now.